slaphead, brazened bollock, pickled egg, bare-breasted bonce, the bobbled bastard, big-time balloon head, pickled onion, bargain bucket Barry bumhead are just a few of the names myself and an estimated 2.7 billion men could be subjected to if they happen to fall to the great plague of male pattern baldness. Those of you with less than 2 brain cells to rub together may suggest I, in fact, am receding myself. This is not the case. I was born with a naturally curved hairline, like a ground squirrel, smiling after it's found 2 nuts. Statistics suggest that the sliding of scalpel support could in fact be disastrous. 1 in 3 bald men were less likely to go bungee jumping, whereas 7 in 12 bald men were more likely to contract polio or gangrene. As I have made abundantly clear, I am not currently in danger of looking like a shaven toe myself. However, we are all in this lottery of possible baldness. So I'm going to look for some preventative measures in the shops. The reason I use Head and Shoulders. Filming was halted at this point as my mother called me, as she does so every 2 weeks, to remind me to replace the head on my electric toothbrush. That jolted my memory, as when I replace the head on my electric toothbrush, I always make sure I do my research. So, why would I not apply the same diligence to the possibility that my crown could go uncovered? I conducted my research on internet browsers such as Google Chrome, Firefox, and Internet Explorer. I also use search engines such as Google and Bing, and ultimately my findings were nothing short of shocking. Is what my findings were nothing short of. Let's take a look at the results, shall we? As we can see here, the graphic on the left-hand side shows the increase in hair restoration products since the turn of the Industrial Revolution. Curiously, if we look at the graphic on the right-hand side, we can see that this has done little in the way of preventing baldness. Furthermore, the graphics on this map of the United Kingdom demonstrate the rates of baldness throughout the country. As you can see, some people's cranium crops are a little less fruitful than others based on where they live. Staggeringly, however, if we hop over the eastern front of Nottinghamshire into Lincolnshire, and more specifically the town of Horncastle, we can see a severe national anomaly, where hair growth is actually triumphant over baldness. As we can see here, professional football player Stephen Ireland would have in fact grown back his hair had he lived in Horncastle. Horncastle is a town in the north of Lincolnshire which has the highest follicle density in the whole of Western Europe. It has not had a case of baldness since 1427, when, during the Baroque period, they invented a secret method which prevented hair loss entirely. British county law states that if I were to share this method, or the means as to how I gained access to this method, my gonads would be ripped off and booted into the Gibraltar Strait. However, I am able to show you some snippets of the 17-week treatment for my tresses.
Heavy shopping bags, pigs in blankets and a hay tail tag. I like Kate Blanchett, all those Hollywood stars. Getting tired, I'm a Hollywood czar. Getting wired on a tap on the door. Someone's sleeping and they kick down the door. Hollywood creeping and knock down the door. I don't like cricket and they knocked me for 4. I lost my wicket, I don't know. I'm an Instagram whore. Read my story, I'm an Instagram bore. Nobody likes me and they kick down the door. Nobody likes